My ultimate intention is to bring this healing down to communities and bring it down to people who cannot even afford to pay for that. I would love for teachers to be trauma informed and to know these methods so that not only they stop yelling at the kids they have in their classroom, but they can even help them and help some of the kids heal the trauma that their parents are causing them. I would love to bring it to doctors, and I would love to bring this especially to young adults before they get married, before they choose the wrong partner, before they get into toxic abusive relationship and then they have 2-3 kids with the narcissistic abuser and the generational pattern keep going. Yeah. So in order to be able to do that, I need to not only heal more people, but also then train more people who are able to do this method and find sponsors and find programs, start up probably some nonprofit organization or volunteering organization where we would be getting money and sponsors so that we could bring this type of healing to communities where people cannot afford it. But this is the only way how to break the generational trauma, giving it to younger people before they have kids, before they start giving them the same trauma. Yeah. So that's the bigger mission of the program. That's where we are going with it. So I have no idea how, don't ask me how. This is just me speaking out the intention to the universe and letting the universe bring me closer to the resources, people, ideas, techniques on how we can make that happen. Because once you get closer to it, once you start working on this, healing yourself, and if you already did that, you get me, right? You understand. This is so much bigger than just you not being a yelling mom anymore, or a dad, or yelling mom, or frozen, emotionally numb, avoidant dad. That's who we usually work with, right? Moms are yelling it out and dads are closing it inside and escaping. The type of healing we are talking about here goes much deeper than that. Once you get started, you will understand it actually impacts your entire life. And it starts impacting your whole environment, not just your kids and your little family, but all of your relationships outside. And you start being the light and not just the example, like to have a big ego. Oh, I'm so good and I feel worthy. I feel good enough. And you don't. Nah. But you start being positive example and you start having much more compassion for people who are still struggling. If not being able to help them directly by helping, like doing something for them, at least you are the inspiration for them. Not the fake Instagram pretending everything is great while behind the closed door it's all mess and pain. But being the true living, breathing, loving example of what is possible. And I honestly believe that the more people like this we have in this world who are stopping the generational trauma rather than perpetuating and causing pain and drama everywhere they go, that's really the only way how to cause any change in this world. If we talk then in general, there is still so much struggle, so much pain in this world. People are being abused. They are being victims of so much pain. And I believe that the only way, rather than sitting here watching the news and getting depressed and frustrated and thinking, how can I be happy when there's so much war and there's so much abuse and there's so much pain people are causing to each other, that wouldn't help anybody. The way how I choose to go about it is to go and do something about it by healing the people I can reach, because I know then they will keep healing and they will keep shining the light and love and they will make it much more likely to spread that out. This is how we individually, all of us, can contribute. Rather than being upset and feeling so frustrated and depressed by how horrible the world is today, which, yeah, no kidding, no joke. There are a lot of problems. But the only thing that makes sense to focus your energy on is cleaning up your contribution to it, because it starts in our homes, so that then your kids are not the ones who are going to keep bringing pain to others, their loved ones. And you can start bringing that healing and light and inspiration to everybody who you touch as you go through your life. Okay? This is what I believe is worth it. That's why I'm still here spending my time, and that's why I'm talking to you, and that's why I'm so excited to for anyone who would listen, like, let's go on this journey together, shall we? And it's not to believe like we are better than anybody else. We are not here to judge anyone. I'm not here to call myself like a savior, to put myself on a pedestal. This has nothing to do with ego. If nothing, then what I learned on my personal journey is that I'm not perfect and it's okay. I will never be. I made peace with that. And there will be haters and people pointing fingers. I'm okay with that. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I'm not doing this to feel good about myself, like that this is my mission and look how amazing I am. I'm not doing this for that. I'm doing this because I really feel it. And if you've been part of it, you feel it too. There's this deeper level of satisfaction when you actually see the ripple effect of it and you feel touched. That your healing made it possible for somebody else to feel seen, heard, and loved unconditionally. And once you get a taste of it, how it feels to make somebody feel seen, heard, and loved, be it your kids, be it your partner, be it your friend, like that feeling, that's what I'm after. And as many people as I can give it to, and show you how you can do that and how you can spread that out, the more the better, really. Because this is something inexplainable that I was not even planning to go here in this podcast episode, but it came out. This is the feeling of being connected. That you feel you're literally touching somebody's life and changing it forever. This is the power you have to. You can do that. Once your own trauma and your own pains and your own experiences that are not integrated yet, once all of that is gone and you put all of those pieces of you that you chipped off along the way because you felt not good enough, once you put it all back together, perfectly imperfect, and then you can go out there and really tune into other people and make them feel heard and seen and loved and give them the taste of how it feels to be loved fully, accepted for who you are right now. You don't have to change a thing. That's like the sweetest thing, isn't it? When you feel it, when you feel that way, that it's true for you, then you can go out there and help others get a taste of how that feels for them. And that's what I'm here to do. And so that's going to be the future of this podcast. That's going to be the future of the Zen Supermom program. This is where we are going. To be able to help more and more people to feel that way. To go back to themselves. To feel like you arrived, you're back home. This is who you were born to be. This was your birthright to feel this way. That you're worthy, you're loved and accepted for who you are. Exactly the way you are right now. That's my intention for you too. So, thank you.